is first on the scene tonight, but her solitude is soon disrupted by the arrival of Big Daddy, and Tilly is quick to show her disapproval. Big Daddy turns his head away from those sharp prickles and begins circling, but somehow he ends up courting the kibble dish instead. Maybe he should have gone to Specsavers. Realizing his mistake, he tries to pretend he was really looking for the kibble dish in the first place. Having repositioned himself, he begins circling again, and at least, to begin with, he's got it right this time. Courting so near the food is proving quite a challenge for Big Daddy, and soon he finds himself circling the dish again. The sudden appearance of a young rat has both hogs focused on what really matters, saving the food. Desperate for its share, the rat begins searching for the way into this rugby scrum. On finding the weak spot, it quickly nips in to grab a mouthful, before deciding it would be easier just to come back when they've both gone. A little later, Molly arrives. It's quite a relief to see her. She's been absent for the past 2 months. She's certainly looking very healthy. So wherever she's been hiding, there is plenty of food around. Or at least there was. Offering a regular supply of food doesn't just benefit your regular visitors, but for hogs like Molly, it's a guaranteed last-minute top-up facility. Indeed, this is the last time we shall see Molly this year. And as she potters off to her chosen hibernating site, she joins the likes of Margalo and Frumpy, and we wish them all a safe and happy winter. A couple of hours later, Tilly returns to finish off the kibble. There are a variety of hog foods about, but the complete ones not only have the nutritional value, but crunching the nuggets also helps to keep their teeth clean. The trouble is, all that dried food gives you quite a thirst, and Tilly is in need of a nice long drink. Then, instead of setting off for her usual foraging tour, she climbs up into the hay and settles down for a long snooze. That's certainly one way to pass the time between meals. It's another hour before we finally see Norman. He's also looking a nice size for winter. After a nice long drink, he settles down to eat, carefully watched by Tilly from the safety of her bed. After an hour and a half of sleep, she has woken up hungry again and gracefully slides back out onto the patio. Norman eyes her cautiously, and at the first sign of further movement, he makes a break for it. As soon as he realizes it's only Tilly, Norman decides to make his way back over, at which point Tilly decides she'd rather go back to bed. After Norman has gone to the food hut, Angel appears. It's the first time we've seen her since the incident with the piece of cloth 2 weeks ago. At least she hasn't forgotten where the best food source is on the estate. Just as she gets settled at the kibble, Tilly trots over and soon settles down to eat with the youngster. Poor Norman watches on from the entrance of the food hut, wondering if it's just him she doesn't like. Really, Tilly?